In the thrilling world of motorsports, few moments capture the heart-pounding drama of racing like a last-minute victory snatched from the jaws of defeat, especially when it flips the script on a season-long battle. Imagine clinching a championship title in the final seconds, overturning a rival's lead through a tiebreaker in one of Europe's most exciting racing series. That's exactly what unfolded in the 2025 NASCAR Euro Series. Shaking up the Challenger Trophy race and leaving fans buzzing. But here's where it gets controversial. Was this a pure triumph of skill? Or did luck and a handy rule play too big a role? Stick around as we dive into the gripping tale of Davit Kajaia, the Georgian rookie who turned the tide. By Andre Viegold, www.nascar.eu, October 15, 2025. Davit Kajaia secured the 2025 Challenger Trophy in an electrifying season closer, tying Claudio Cappelli in the Pro Division's final event and claiming victory thanks to a decisive tiebreaker. Davit Kajaia emerged as the 2025 Challenger Trophy champion in the Pro category. The Georgian matched Cappelli's points in the season's last race and triumphed via tiebreaker. As a NASCAR newcomer, Kajaia demonstrated steady growth throughout the 2025 campaign. Racing isn't just about speed. It's about resilience, strategy, and those unpredictable twists that can redefine a driver's legacy. The 2025 NASCAR Euro Series, Europe's premier oval racing championship featuring powerful stock cars adapted for international tracks, served up plenty of surprises, especially in the fiercely contested Challenger Trophy. This award recognizes top amateur talents in the Pro Division, where experienced racers compete without prior NASCAR Euro Series history, making it a stepping stone for newcomers. Claudio Cappelli seemed poised for victory heading into the final weekend at Circuit Zolder, holding a solid points advantage. Yet, a tough outing for the Italian opened the gates for Davit Kajaia, piloting for Team Georgia under Marco Stitt Motorsport. In a heart-stopping finale, Kajaia seized the crown in the closing moments, with a tiebreaker settling the deadlock after both ended the finals even in points. This is the inspiring saga of a Georgian underdog who soared to stardom. Valencia, an impressive opening act. Kajaia, alongside his compatriot Sandro Tavart-Kaladze, launched their NASCAR Euro Series adventure with Marco Stitt Motorsport at Spain's Circuit Ricardo Tormo in Valencia. The weekend represented their first steps into the high-octane world of NASCAR, secured through a last-minute agreement that slotted them onto the starting grid. For beginners wondering what NASCAR entails, it's a global motorsports phenomenon where drivers navigate oval and road courses in specially built stock cars, testing endurance, precision, and handling skills. Kajaia made waves right away, nabbing 13th in qualifying and 2nd in the Challenger Trophy standings, indicating a promising entry into the NASCAR ranks. Debuting in the NASCAR Euro Series, the 41-year-old Georgian wrapped up his maiden race in 13th, earning 2nd place in the specialized classification while quickly mastering the sheer horsepower of the NASCAR vehicles. On Sunday, he reinforced his form with a 14th place result and a win in the Challenger Trophy. Drawing from his background in touring car racing, where drivers compete in production-based sedans on various circuits, Kajaia leveraged his prior experience to adapt swiftly, setting the stage for a fairytale season start. Imagine transitioning from touring cars, which emphasize close-quarters battles and technical finesse, to NASCAR's wide-open ovals demanding high-speed strategy. Kajaia's smooth shift exemplifies how diverse racing backgrounds can fuel success. Vallelunga and Brands Hatch, navigating fresh challenges. Team Georgia entered the NASCAR Euro Series spotlight at the NASCAR GP Italy, running its own car. At the renowned Autodromo di Vallelunga, the number 9 vehicle, maintained by RDV Competition, saw Kajaia start 18th in qualifying, ushering in a demanding weekend. Despite early setbacks dropping him to 21st in the first heat, Kajaia exhibited grit, rebounding to 16th in the second, a commendable feat that netted him 3rd on the Challenger Trophy podium. He maintained his momentum at Brands Hatch, qualifying 15th on the legendary Indy circuit, a track known for its blend of high-speed corners and chicanes, challenging even seasoned pros. A steady 12th place finish on Saturday not only clinched the Challenger Trophy victory, but also accumulated vital points, keeping him closely trailing Cappelli at the top. Sunday brought a 14th place crossing of the line, nipping at Cappelli's heels for another Challenger Trophy podium spot. Kajaia amassed considerable accolades in the season's early stages, proving his mettle on diverse European circuits. Most and Oschersleben, building consistency at Autodrome Most, Kajaia qualified 17th as Cappelli dominated the elite amateur scene in the pro division. Nonetheless, Kajaia advanced meaningfully, banking essential points to stay competitive against his Italian counterpart. A tough Saturday resulted in 20th, followed by 18th and 4th in the Challenger Trophy on Sunday. Thankfully, after the regular season's conclusion at Most, racers could discard their poorest performance, allowing Kajaia to shed a weaker result and bolster his standings. The demanding motorsport arena Oschersleben, famed for its technical layout requiring precise control, tested Kajaia with an 18th qualifying slot, underscoring how scarce practice time complicates mastery. Undeterred, he surged forward on Saturday, achieving a top 10 finish and a gritty 3rd in the Challenger Trophy. However, Sunday's outing ended in retirement, a setback that dented his championship aspirations. With Cappelli now leading comfortably, the old racing maxim holds: victory isn't assured until the checkered flag drops. Zolder, the heart-pounding climax. Cappelli's 21st in qualifying at the NASCAR Euro Series finals in Belgium's circuit Zolder foreshadowed trouble brewing. Kajaia, reverting to Marco Stipp Motorsport as Team Georgia's technical ally for the final 2 events, embarked on an unexpected triumph exceeding all forecasts. In a jaw-dropping Sunday showdown, Kajaia achieved his best-ever 7th overall and a commanding Challenger Trophy win, while Cappelli languished in 21st. With playoff double points on the line, the class rivalry tilted sharply. Kajaia held steady in 7th on Sunday, whereas Cappelli exited early after an incident involving Giorgio Maggi on the opening lap. The outcome? A points tie, but Kajaia's 7th place finish served as the tiebreaker, awarding him the Challenger Trophy. Kajaia, the Georgian phenomenon, will receive recognition for his outstanding NASCAR Euro Series rookie year as Challenger Trophy victor at the Elite NASCAR Banquet in Charlotte, North Carolina on November 21st. Amid a tumultuous introduction, Kajaia looks forward to extending his European NASCAR quest. Featured image by NASCAR Euro Series. Nina Weinbrenner, but here's the part most people miss. Tiebreakers like the one that crowned Kajaia aren't just arbitrary. They're designed to reward consistency over a season. Yet, is this fair, or does it favor those with better overall finishes? And speaking of controversies, some might argue that securing spots through late deals, as Kajaia and Davit Kajaia did, levels the playing field for underdogs, while others see it as an unfair advantage over early planners. What do you think? Does experience from touring cars give rookies an edge, or should NASCAR prioritize pure newcomers? Share your take in the comments. We'd love to hear if you agree with this Cinderella story or spot a counterpoint we might have overlooked.